Everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well. In today's video, I will be trying the Fenty Beauty Matchstick Corrector Stick in the color Peach. So if you want to see how this wears on my skin, please keep on watching. This is the Fenty Beauty Matchstick Corrector Stick in the color Peach. It is on Sephora for $43. It comes in 4 shades. It is 0.25 ounces or 7.1 grams. So it says it's a long-wearing matte finish stick formula. So what is it? It's a long-wearing, light as air, visibly color-correcting skin stick designed to brighten and neutralize the look of dark under eye circles and discoloration on the skin. The coverage is medium and the finish is matte. So this is the product. And I have tried this. This is the product. That much. And the color, as I said, is in the color Peach. I'm just gonna do a quick comparison. So this is my Bobbi Brown color stick in dark peach. I'm just going to compare the sizes first. So these are the sizes. So I've used the Bobbi Brown quite a bit. That's them like this. And in the Bobbi Brown, how much do you get? Just to see the comparison. In the Bobbi Brown, you get 3 grams or 0.11 ounces. So you get significantly less product. So that's the two. I'm just going to swipe them to see the color comparison. Okay, so if you can see, this one here is the Bobbi Brown. This is in dark peach. And this is the Fenty Beauty. This is in peach. From what I can see, the Bobbi Brown one is more creamy, and the Rihanna Fenty Beauty one is drier formula. The color, I think the deep peach is a little bit deeper than the Fenty Beauty stick matchstick. The pigment, I think the Bobbi Brown has a bit more pigment, just a little bit more than the Fenty Beauty. So because it described the formulation as matte, I am going to put on an under eye cream for this demo. So I'm using what's not under eye cream, but it's just a moisturizer, moisturizing lotion. So this is the Belief the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. Rich cream for the face, retains moisture for up to 26 hours. So this one, I got this as a sample, so this is the one I'm going to put under my eyes. Are we going to focus? So I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes. Because I have dry under eyes, so. So I'm going to use a tiny brush, as I always do. So this is my tiny brush. This is warm, so I'm just gonna, this is the product. I'm just gonna swipe some onto my brush. Because it's a dry formula, I'm gonna swipe more because it's not gonna be as emulsifying. So I'm not probably gonna pick up that much product. And then I'm gonna start with my left eye. And always on the darkest parts of my eye. I'll put more. I'm just going to bend my face down. And already I can tell when applying that it doesn't, although it looks like there's a lot of pigment on the back of my hand when I did the swatches, when I apply to my eye, it doesn't look like there's that, like it doesn't look very concealed or corrected, I should say, actually underneath my eye when placing it on the area in which I want to eliminate darkness. Then, as I mentioned previously, or always, I wear glasses, so I'm just gonna put a little bit on the bridge of my nose or the side of my nose. And I haven't blended anything, so just first impressions compared to this eye versus this eye. What do you guys think? Does it look corrected? Like, it definitely applied product under my eye. I'm just gonna tap in with my ring finger. What do you think? It does say it's medium coverage, but I personally feel that it's light coverage. Like very light coverage. So I'm gonna see if it's buildable. So I'm gonna put a little bit more onto my eye. Like, although I'm putting on more product, it's very light. Like, I feel like I'm not putting on anything. Like, there is a very light coverage. Okay, let's try putting some around my mouth. So I didn't put the Belief Moisturizing Balm here. So let's see, maybe it's the moisturizer that's not good. Maybe it better applies to more dry skin. Like, it adheres better. Like, I feel like that's better where I did not put any of the Belief Moisturizing Balm. Tap more. But because it's a matte formula, if you have dry skin and you don't put a moisturizing underneath your eye, then I think that your eyes are gonna look drier because you didn't put the moisturizer. But then if you put the moisturizer, I don't think it adheres as well to a moisturized under eye. I think it has to be more dry in order for you to be able to build up the pigment on top of it. So I'm gonna try this side of my face now. See, I feel like it did a better job if you don't put a little bit more, if you don't put a heavy moisturizer. I think the moisturizer acts as a barrier. Product is slipping off your face if you put the moisturizer underneath the corrector. So I didn't apply any corrector here yet. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. But before I do that, I just want to read something from the Sephora website because it has a section on the Sephora website telling you how to use the product. So it says how to use, suggested usage. Apply a small amount with fingers, brush, or sponge. Tap to blend. Layer with Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer sold separately for extra coverage. Prep skin with Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Hydra Visor SPF 30 Moisturizer sold separately. For foundation, apply Stix Corrector Skinstick to desired areas. For visible color correction, swipe directly onto area of concern. Blend outer edges outer edges to diffuse product. For visible brightening, swipe directly onto any area you want to visibly brighten. Blend with fingers, brush, or sponge. So I don't have any of the Fenty Beauty products, but it does say you can put a moisturizer. This is SPF underneath, but they can't be specific that you can only use a specific moisturizer with a specific product. Unrealistic. But it does say you should put a moisturizer underneath. So I did do that. So I've waited, maybe it's been about like 5 minutes since I applied here, here, and here. Now let's go back and try on the other side and see if it makes a difference in terms of coverage. So I'm just gonna apply to the darkest part. And I find I have to put more product on than I have done with previous correctors that I've tested on this channel. For some, I just put a little bit and it goes a long way. This, I find I have to put more because the formulation is quite thin, I find. So you will end up using a lot of product if you're picking this up. I'm just going to put a little bit here. It's a little bit dark here, just a touch. So I tapped in with my brush. Now I'm going to tap with my finger. Yeah, I don't see that much of a difference by waiting to put my moisturizer on and allowing it to sit in before I apply the matchstick corrector on top. So I've applied. Do you see a difference between the two eyes after waiting? Like there is some correction going on, but the amount of coverage that I would prefer, it's not as much. Finish up the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back and tell you what I think about the product overall. I'm back. I just finished my makeup. I put lipstick, mascara, eyeliner, and a little bit of cream eye pencil on my bottom waterline, and that's it. So what I can tell you is that I don't feel like it corrects as well as some other products that I have tried. It's not bad, but if you have not so dark under eyes and that you have much oilier skin, this could be a product for you, but it's not for me. You get more product, is cheaper than the Bobbi Brown Corrector Stick. The color's okay, but I don't feel like it gives as much pigment. It does say it is a medium coverage. I don't think it's very buildable. It does set into my fine lines, but all products do that. So I never really mentioned that as much on my channel. Maybe if I tried this with like a primer, I do have the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Maybe if I put a primer underneath and then apply this product, that could be a difference in maybe adhering more and applying more buildable coverage if I have a better base. Although it says you can use a moisturizer, it doesn't say a primer. So I just followed what the directions said on the Sephora web. If I know that this product exists and then there's this one, for sure I would always choose the Bobbi Brown Corrector Stick or the Corrector Stick Pot. Like I haven't found a product that beats Bobbi Brown in terms of the formulation, the pigment, moisture in there, not being too oily, but then still giving enough pigment and staying power. This also only comes in 4 shades, while this comes in 7 shades. Use on your face, not under your eyes, might be a better corrector. Yeah. So, oh, I forgot to check. What did the reviews say on Sephora? Like, what is the rating on Sephora? 3.5 rating out of 5. Interesting. Just gonna quickly check what the Bobbi Brown one review says. 7 colors. Oh, the Bobbi Brown Skin Color Corrector Stick has 5 stars on Sephora. So of course, yeah, Bobbi Brown Corrector Stick by far beats this Fenty Beauty Corrector Stick. So those are my thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. It's free if you choose to. If you liked anything you saw here, I would appreciate it. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye, everyone.